You know, the stock market, it seems so complicated, right? Kind of intimidating. But what if I told you the basic idea is so simple that a kid could actually beat a seasoned financial expert at their own game? Well, today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to demystify how this whole thing really works and show you exactly how anyone can get started.
All right, let's kick things off with a pretty wild story. One that totally flips the whole idea of financial expertise right on its head.
So, picture this. We've got a 5-year competition. And in this competition, we're going to pit two very different groups against each other. The goal? See who can pick the better set of stocks.
Okay, so in one corner, you've got a group of highly educated chartered accountants, the pros. And in the other corner, a class of 10-year-old kids. Now, if I were a betting man, my money would have been on the experts, for sure. But, well, let's see what actually happened.
So, what was the result? The kids won. And they didn't just win by a little bit. After 5 years, their stock picks absolutely crushed what the financial experts came up with. Not even close.
So, how did they do it? What was their secret weapon? It was so simple. They just picked what they knew. They invested in companies whose stuff they were already using and loving. Think about it. Disney, Cadbury chocolate, Barbie dolls. They were focused on what you might call ground reality, not some complex financial formula. It just goes to show you don't need a fancy degree to spot a good business. Sometimes, all you need to know is what makes a customer happy.
Okay, so if you don't need to be a financial whiz to succeed, then why bother with investing at all? Well, the reason is actually pretty urgent. Here's the hard truth. Any money you've got just sitting there, say in a savings account, it's actually losing its value every single day. It's because of this thing called inflation. You've seen it, right? The price of everything from your morning coffee to a tank of gas just keeps creeping up. That means your dollar today buys less than it did yesterday.
And that's why this quote is so important. If you want to protect your future and actually grow your money instead of watching it shrink, you have to put it to work. Just saving it, that's not going to cut it anymore. Investing, that's the answer.
All right, this next part is maybe the most important mindset shift you need to make when it comes to the stock market. We're going to completely reframe what it actually means when you buy a stock.
See, when you buy a stock, you're not just buying some digital number that blinks up and down on a screen. No. It is so much more than that. What you're really buying is a piece of the business. You are becoming a co-owner of that company. It's just like if you gave your friends some money to help them start a coffee shop. You'd own a piece of it, right? And when the shop does well, you get a share of the profits. That's exactly what a stock is.
And this idea of ownership is incredibly powerful. I mean, get this. Steve Jobs, the guy who started Apple, was once famously fired from his own company. How is that even possible? Well, it's because the shareholders, the real owners, voted him out. That's how much power you have. When you own a share, you own a piece of the company, period.
So now that you're thinking like an owner, it's time to talk about the rules of the game. This is super important if you want to do it right.
The stock market gets a really bad rap sometimes, and it's because a lot of people treat it like a lottery ticket. They're just hoping to get rich quick, They buy a stock based on some hot tip they heard. And that's not investing, that's just gambling.
So a smart long-term goal isn't about doubling your money in a week. That's just not realistic. Sure, some years you might see amazing returns, maybe 18, even 20%, but a more realistic average to aim for over the long haul, historically speaking, is about 10% a year. And the real key here is consistency.
Now you might be thinking, 10%? That doesn't sound like a lot. But why is that number so powerful? It's because of a little thing called compounding. It's like a snowball effect. Your money earns a return, and then that return starts earning its own return. At a steady 10% a year, you could double your money in about 7 years. That is the magic of compounding. It's how real wealth is built, slowly and then all at once.
Okay, so enough theory. How do you actually do this? Let's break it down into a super simple, actionable roadmap. Here are your first 4 steps to get started on this journey. Okay, here we go. Your first 4 steps. Number 1, start small. Seriously, you can't learn to swim by reading a book. You got to get in the pool. Having even a little bit of your own money invested completely changes how you think, and it'll focus your learning like nothing else. Step 2, invest in what you know. Just like those kids from our story, think about companies whose products or services you already use and love. Maybe it's the place you get your pizza from or your cell phone provider. Start there. Number 3, dedicate some time to learning. Even just 45 minutes a day can make a huge difference. And if you lose a little money at the beginning, don't think of it as a failure. Think of it as your tuition fee, the cost of learning. And finally, step 4, and this is the most important rule of all, be patient. Real wealth in the market isn't made in days or weeks. It's built over years of patient ownership.
So, when you're ready to start, the question you should ask yourself isn't, which stock is going to pop tomorrow? The real question is, what company's story do I believe in and want to be a part of? Because remember, you're not a gambler anymore, you're an owner. Thanks for joining me on this explainer.